Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. Today we are going to check the fire first, make sure there's fuel in it. Let's grab some, I really hate grabbing logs, but we do need wood in the fire to keep it going. I don't want to have to craft a fuel brick and do it because we're getting pretty low on plant fiber. I have crafted a couple of fuel bricks in the past. I've been needing a lot of cordage, and that's the reason why we don't have a ton of plant fiber now. I'm just going to chop a couple of trees this morning, and then we're going to make our way over toward the areas that have been known and been great for us when finding a locked crate. I did craft a lock pick. While we're out and about today, we're going to let the base generate power and mass. And we are going to attempt to get enough cloth so that we're able to build the bed. And the bed requires 500 power and 75 mass, I think. Okay, like I mentioned, we are going to attempt to get the bed crafted today. We are desperate for that. We keep dying to the rogues and the hunters. And, you know, that really just needs to not happen. So with that being said, we are going to attempt to head over and look for a locked crate. We do tend to find them pretty close to where we are. Not always around here. But I've been told, and I know this to be true because I have seen it in the past. There is some great loot in locked crates. There's some sinew generally, and you know, some different things that we need right now. We are definitely gonna have to get some work done on the armor and clothing. I was looking at that wolf. The armor and clothing that we need so that we're able to survive the winter. I mean, you know, we're getting pretty close to that time of year, and we don't even have a jacket to wear. We don't even have shoes. We need cloth, so we're going to have to find some rabbits. Hopefully, we can find a couple of those. If we are able to find a couple, it would be lovely. I mean, we need 3 pieces of cloth still. We need 2 pieces to be able to craft the rifle. But, in all seriousness, the bed should actually come before the rifle. Because the bed will keep us from having to run the long distance, generally, back home. And, you know, we don't have to worry so much about losing our loot and stuff that we have in our bags. Of course, yes, you do lose loot. And, you know, it happens. You lose a third of your inventory. But, most of the time, if you lose your bag, you're gonna, well, there's a stinking bear right there. Darn it. If you lose your bag, you're gonna lose a lot more than a third. You're gonna lose it all. And most of the time, people keep their best, and I'm known for that as well, keeping my best weapons and things on me, and losing that would really, really be difficult to deal with. Especially for us very early on, it was very difficult to get the amount of weapons and tools that we do have. Of course, our pickaxe is nearly broken, and we're going to need another one. But to be able to get the amount of weapons and things that we have now would be difficult to do again. You know, without, piece of cloth. Without cloth, for instance, because, you know, cloth is very important. We did very well with cloth last season. It wasn't an issue for us. We didn't need a ton of it. I did a lot of hunting, though, honestly. Lots and lots of animals were killed. And that's just part of the game. You know, I mean, the hunting has to happen, as well as, you know, all of the looting. It just has to get done. So there could potentially be some more cloth in these crates. So that's why looting is super important right now. It's super important early on, for sure. That zinc, our pickaxe is broken. I do want to keep it for mass production when we get a recycler and get the ability to recycle things. just because it is still loot, or mass, sorry. Okay, so there's the bear. If we take our time, I know there's a campfire, what appears to be a campfire over by this pond that's just up here. I'm not sure what type of campfire, if it is a campfire. Could it be the fortress base spawning in? If it is, that would be okay as well. You know, just seeing that and knowing exactly where those guys are going to build would be okay for sure. So we haven't been to this pond in a bit, that's for sure. I mean, you know, we have been over here. We've done some kelp diving here as well. And we have looked for pearls, I think, in this pond. If I haven't shown that on camera, I'm fairly certain it did happen. So, if I seem a bit preoccupied sometimes, it's because I am looking around for hunters. The campfire is right up here that I did see on the map overnight. I'm looking for hunters, rogues, bases, animals. I'm just trying not to die today. We need stuff. We need cloth. We need loot. We need lovely, lovely loot. We only have the one bandage on us. I think that was from the death that we sustained yesterday. I know they give you a bandage and a glow stick and an axe. So that's really what we have in our inventory at the moment, guys. We don't have a ton. I am still looking for a locked crate. Unfortunately, we have not found one yet. That bandage is worth 2 pieces of cloth. It's bandages we don't have to craft and cloth we don't have to use, which is nice. I'm not complaining about finding bandages at all. With our luck, my base is under attack. Darn it. So with our luck, we are going to need more cloth this season than ever in the past. And that's, you know, putting it lightly. Because we've used a lot of cloth in past seasons as well. Come on. Get this. I'm just going to let them, you know, try not to break the base. But I am going to let them just do what they need to do over there. Because, you know, I'm not ready to go back and die again. Okay. What is that? Is that a pig? No, that's a bear. I am just not ready to die today. Hopefully not anyway. If I can keep from it, you know. So, we're going to head back over to the lake. Just so we know where we are in relation to the fortress base. Not the fortress base, sorry, the Bravo base. Because I am not at all familiar with where it is. I hear that bear chasing me. And it's like right on me because it was right inside my person. Quite literally right inside my person. Is it not chasing me anymore? Come on. Gone. Okay, so there's that. There's a level 2 wolf down there. Not interested in that either. So you would think a person, well me in particular, would get used to this area as much time as we spend down here. But honestly, I really am not any more familiar with this area than I am than I was on day 1. It just seems like things continuously change with the weather. So it seems like, you know, when it's raining, things just look completely different than it does when the sun is out. And, you know, when the sun is out, it looks completely different than, you know, when it's, I don't know, it just looks different always. Really does just look completely different always. That was a rabbit. I needed the cloth. I do have 1 piece. So if we cannot find 1 piece of cloth today, or at least 2 pieces of cloth, sorry, then hopefully we can kill something that has cloth. The last 2 wolves that we killed did not yield any cloth at all. We did get meat from them, and I probably should eat that piece of meat. And I should eat this. 1 strawberry. And we should be doing okay. But we didn't get any cloth. We did get meat from the wolves. We did get some biofuel or fat to render into biofuel from the wolves. But we didn't get any cloth, and that's a bit different. I don't know if it was just my bad luck or if the wolves don't yield cloth anymore. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was my bad luck, because that's never been the case before, and I have not had the greatest luck this season. I mean, you know, loot's been decent. We did okay, but it still just hasn't been great loot or great luck. I know I'm a bit preoccupied today, guys. I've had a lot going on, and now I'm trying not to die. And yeah, it's just not working out for me. Are you a wolf or a crate? You know, if you could be a crate, that would be lovely. And if that wolf would let me have you, that would just be even better. Okay, some nails and some feathers. That's okay also. Hopefully they didn't break the base. I mean, the base isn't great right now, but it is what we have, you know, and it is protecting us, sort of. So we've been searching for a locked crate, and we did find one. And we did get some sinew. Sinew is lovely. I don't mind. Lots and lots of rifle rounds, some 44, some nails, some scrap. Sinew is lovely. Nails. Seeds. Very nice. We do need cloth still. Hopefully we're able to kill something, and hopefully something doesn't kill us. That would be nice. You know, if we could kill something that at least had 2 pieces of cloth, I would be okay with that. Because again, we are trying to craft ourselves a bed today. No cloth there. No more crates over here. Okay. That wolf is pretty damaged at the moment. So I wonder if I could kill it with an arrow. Well, I probably could if I could hit it. Okay. That was nice. Let's just harvest you. Still no cloth, guys. Something is up with that. I do think I remember correctly when I say that wolves used to yield cloth. I mean, I think so anyway. Wash our hands so we don't get infected. Ooh, that took a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Are they damaging? They're damaging these items as well, guys. Really should get that stuff moved to the inside. That sinew was a lovely find. Okay, I think we need sinew for clothing. What type of clothing? I'm not so sure. We don't have cloth for very much. But let's just have a look in here and see what we need the sinew for. So we could do this as well if we had the cloth for it, which unfortunately we don't. Do we need sinew for our boots, and we need sinew for the helmet, but we need padded cloth as well. So with the sinew we have 2 pieces there necessary for the boots. We also have 3 pieces here. We have 5 pieces, but we need 1 more piece for the jacket to be able to craft 2 rope. Okay, so Beach Bum is super kind in letting me know what I need to get done. And she's like, you know what you really need to do? You really need to plant your cotton. And I'm very thankful that she does let me know and help me along. Guys, I appreciate all of the help from each and every person that decides they want to help me out. Unfortunately, we're struggling to find what we need this season. We need cloth. I'm going to have to start crafting some shotgun rounds so that we're able to kill more animals. We're going to have to kill more people so that we can get those weapons parts that we need. Let's put you away. the feathers, seeds don't go in here. I'm just gonna put the sinew right there. And then I think all of this stuff, well, that probably didn't go in there. All of the seeds and these guys go in here. Wow, they are really, really damaging my tiny, horrible base. Okay, there's a crate just down there. I think that's a crate, or is it a bear? I think it's a crate. I'm gonna go with crate. Okay, so we need to drink our water. We need to take our steaks here. Let's get some more water in here. Get that cooking, and then let's eat you so it doesn't go bad. Let's get back out here because we do have that lovely sinew put away finally. So there is at least that. That was one benefit to getting out looting today. We did grab some sinew. So I think the first thing we're going to do with our sinew is craft ourselves our leather boots. And then with the rest of the sinew, I think we're going to hang on to it. Or maybe we're going to craft a rope with it. I'm not sure yet. I want to see if it's just my look, because I'm pretty sure that it is. I mean, I hope it is anyway. Come on, please give me some cloth. I really desperately need it. Okay, so it is just the luck I'm having with cloth right now. So let's just reload. And that was a rabbit. That was a definite piece of cloth for sure. I don't know where it ran off to. But I do want to get everything that we need so that hopefully we can craft the bed. Okay, come on, rabbit. Be patient. Don't panic. Okay, please don't get it, eagle. Please don't get it, eagle. Did I tell you guys that the eagle actually caught my fish? I'd finally fished like all night trying to catch food, and the eagle ended up like just stealing it right out of the water. I was very, very annoyed with the eagle that day. I mean, it wasn't horrible. It was only a fish, but it was the only food that I had. It was horrible. Because unfortunately, me fishing just doesn't work out. So our tomatoes are doing well. When we start eating the tomatoes, we will have to make sure we turn at least one into a seed. And we have our 2 pieces of cloth now. That's lovely. And let's just go ahead and drop the stuff over here. Cloth, you and the match I think goes in there as well. And then we have you that go in here. We have some fat to put away, a rabbit, and a liver to cook. So let's grab the water here, put the fat away, have a steak, cook a liver, cook a rabbit. You know, we're doing okay at the moment on food. Do we have what we need as far as power and mass? We don't have the power yet, but we can easily solve that issue. Let's just turn you on. And what else do we need as far as the bed is concerned? We need feathers, cloth, and scrap. I'm going to leave everything in the crate for the moment. And then as soon as we have the power that we need, we're going to go ahead and get that thing crafted, because it's pretty important to have that. Okay, the rabbit is nearly cooked. It's not completely cooked yet. Okay, so our water consumption is really struggling at the moment. I guess it's because it's hot on us. So the rabbit is cooked. We'll hang on to the rabbit. The liver is nearly cooked. I really wish at this point we had a fridge, because this is probably going to go bad. Some of this meat is going to go bad. Just a minute, Copper, and you can get up here with me. Just a minute. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the bed. I think the bed we should have enough power. Very, very close to having the power that we do need for the bed. So when we get that, we will definitely go ahead and get that crafted. Okay, let's go ahead and get this generator turned off now, because we are wasting stuff here. Okay, now, bed. I think it was, I don't even know. I know it was this, feathers, and scrap, but as far as how much, I couldn't tell you. Let's get this crafted. Very lovely. Let's put everything back, because that's all we need, is to lose all of this great loot. That would just be horrible. Okay, so we have the cloth. We used it. We don't have any more cloth. We do have 2 bandages, but that's okay. So let's get the bed. We're going to get it placed and call it a day, guys. Things are looking up, slowly looking up, but I think they are starting to look up. Okay, so number 6, we are just going to place you like right here. I know this is not the permanent location for anything right now, guys, but we are just going to have the bed here. We do have 1 bed spawn available. When we get 350 power, we can buy a second one. To buy the bed spawns, you always have to have power. It's really handy to have power coming into the base for if you die. You want to make sure that you instantly buy another bed spawn. So there's that. I will also be crafting a fuel brick because our fire is nearly completely out, and I don't want to waste all of the wood that we have been gathering. So anyway, guys, I am going to go ahead and leave this one here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.